Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities, right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing but not the least is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
All right, a pleasant day to each and every one of you. My name is Nicholas Bagwani, and if it is you didn't know, well, now you know. All right, why it is we're so excited when it is we come on here 10 times for the week. Yeah, that's right, 10 times. twice a day, 5 days for the week. That is Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. to share this opportunity. Is it that we just have time to waste? No, we have no time to waste at all. As a matter of fact, we understand that time is an asset, and we come to share an opportunity where it is you can basically redeem some of the time, buy back some of the time that you would have wasted already. That's something kind of funny, right? Kind of weird. But check this out. Forex has never been made easier. So if it is you don't know anything about the Forex market, don't be afraid. Don't be alarmed. I'm sure it's nothing to be worried about. It's basically short for foreign exchange. And the reason why I break that down most of the times, if not all, is because I understand from the point of beginning to get into that I didn't know anything about it as well. So I was afraid too. Yeah, so tonight what it is you're gonna hear a breakdown of how Cash Forex Group is able to benefit you, what it is about, who is behind this, and definitely how it is you are gonna benefit from this. Yeah, so let's get right into it here this evening. So some things to remember before we get into the information. Number one, no referrals needed. You're gonna hear a referral program aspect to the business, but please know that it is not mandatory. It's totally optional. No referrals needed. Two, no monthly subscription. So you're not committed to be paying anything additional at the end of the month out of your pocket. Right? So three, no mandatory meetings. So while it is we have these meetings 10 times for the week, you are not mandated, you are not commanded to be able to log on to all of these sessions. This is basically designed for those new persons so that they can get the information. By the way, if this is the first time logging on here, whether on Zoom, Facebook, or YouTube, what it is I want to say is a special welcome to you at this point in time, because we do these meetings with you in mind, believe it or not. Yeah, and last but not least, just let the pros trade for you. Just let the pros trade for you. That's my favorite part, which means that I don't have to do anything. It sounded too good to be true. Well, check it out. So with that being said, guys, welcome to CFX, or success in the global Forex market is just a few clicks away. It is really that simple. Yeah, so let's get into it. Cashfx is involved in two trending industries. Firstly, the online learning, the online academy, the online learning. Everything is moving online now, especially because of this pandemic. We are limited in our movements physically. So we're basically surfing the nets and doing everything virtually. So you may be in your car, you may be on your way home, you may be in the comfort of your home, and we're able to meet here virtually on this session so that you can get the information that you need, right? So the Cashfx group is basically tapping into that online learning industry. That's one, and of course the other industry is the Forex market, all right? So when it is we compare the different markets together, we would see that the Forex market is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. $5.3 trillion trading per day. Holy, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So what about this Cash Forex group gets us so excited, gets us so amped up every single time? Because they have some core values. Those core values are transparency, honesty, and respect, right? Transparency, honesty, and respect. And I've been in this business approaching 16 months. And I can really confirm every single piece of information that I share with you here today. If it was differently, then I wouldn't have been sharing it. Please believe that. Yeah. Not only that, but their purpose is to allow the average person like you and me, to be able to benefit from the Forex market, to have success in the financial market through an automated trading technology or automated trading system. Keyword there, automated, which means that it is hands-free. You lift up your hands in the air, you do whatever it is you please, and then money is going to be made for you. Yeah. And last but not least, they position themselves to provide the education to suit your needs, whether your knowledge in the Forex market is limited or you're already an advanced trader. It would give you the education to suit your need. Yeah. So get into the people behind this business. So the founders would have put together a mastermind. And I like to call it a mastermind. If it is, you would have read the book Think and Grow Rich, you would understand what it is I mean by a mastermind. That team of professionals and experts that these founders would have put together in different aspects of the business. So they are professionals and experts in the project management, financial market, network marketing, even in the educational arena. Well, some people might ask the question, well, all of these things necessary? What do I see? Definitely. Every single time. Why is that? Because you want to have the best. You want to have the specialists, the experts, the professionals producing the best, being most effective, and more importantly, you want to have that consistently. So I'm going to show you some results at the end where it is you would see how it is Cashfx have been working and how it can be working for you. Yeah. So the founders would have put together this team. Mr. Huasca Lopez, he is the CEO. He is a network marketer, successful entrepreneur, family man, positive, encouraging, inspirational, humble. I could go on, right? And the reason why I can say these things, even though we may not have met physically, I see him every end of the month, at least once a month, when it is he give us those update calls. That is the transparency that I'm talking about. You mean that the CEO, millionaire, billionaire, takes time from his busy schedule to come and say, hey, this is the problems that we have and this is the solutions. This is our plans ahead and this is what it is we are aiming to do as a company, as a community. And that's totally amazing, right? So he is passionate about helping persons, and this is why the initiative basically behind Cashfx Group. The other founder is Mr. Edwin Abad. This guy is passionate about forex trading, has been a forex trader for years. He has the experience. So you don't just have people who are skilled, people who are experienced, but you have persons who are passionate about helping people and passionate about what it is they need to do. With that combination, you have Cashfx Group, right? And it's been totally amazing. As for the physical location of the business, it is based in Panama City, Panama. All right. So I know some persons can't wait for the borders to open up to take a flight out. Actually, this month, on the 25th of this month, we'll be having our ribbon cutting ceremony for our head office. That'll be another grand event, just for like mentioning that inside there. Yeah. So how do you get started with this business? Now you purchase a contract. There are 15 contracts in total, and the education aspect to the business, it is split up in 3 levels. So anywhere between the 300 all the way to the 3,000 contract, you'll have access to the elemental plan. From the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000 contract, you'll have access to the advanced plan. And from the 30,000 all the way up to the 100,000 contract, or what we like to call the gold standard, we'll have access to the supreme series of education. And at this point in time, you'll now be considered a graduate. You'll know all the ins and outs, especially if it is you have been really focusing on getting all that you can get from the education. You can now jump on the forex market on your own, create your own broker account, fund your account, and you know what's happening there. Provide yourself with an additional stream of income. And this is separate and apart from what Cashfx is offering. This is just pertaining to the educational aspect of it. Yeah. So how do you earn in Cashfx? We have 2 main ways, right? 2 main ways. So apart from you tapping into the education, if you choose and making the most out of that, you have this here, the rewards plan. So firstly, we have bare capital. What is this bare capital? Bare capital is simply you purchasing any one of the contracts mentioned before, anywhere between 300 to 100,000 contract. And what is going to happen after 3 business days? Your contract is going to start to work for you, meaning the traders are going to get to work for you. And they promise you 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. Where promise those kind of returns? All right, they don't just promise, they deliver. They deliver, and we'll show you shortly. So these returns, you would continue to receive it your contract would generate that money, and it would accumulate over a period of time until it reaches 2 times your contract value. So 200% on your bet. You think you want to make some money, you have some time on your hands, you want to help other persons as well, you tap into bulk capital. The reason why we share this opportunity is not just for the commissions, but we really and truly believe that Cashfx can help a lot of persons. All right. So you share this business with somebody else and you get commissions. Why the company do that? They don't pay any money in terms of marketing, in terms of ads and all of that. We do the marketing, and you get paid based on results. So you don't just tell people and get paid. No. If it is somebody decide to get started underneath you, you receive something that is called a fast start bonus and something that is called a uni-level bonus. I'll break that down shortly. So you get 15% of any contract they purchase. Once they renew, once they upgrade their contract, you would continue to receive those commissions until it accumulates to 200% on your bulk capital as well. So that's 2 times on your bear, 2 times on your bulk, right? There's also the different rank levels where it is you can climb the leadership board and make the most out of the business if it is you're interested in doing this part-time or especially full-time. Yeah. So let me just show you a breakdown of what happens when you purchase a contract. So for example, we have the $1,000 contract and we have the bare capital. The bare capital, we have 70% going towards that. So 70% of your contract goes into this trading account. So this 70% goes into a broker account because Cashfx is not licensed to trade. Cashfx is not a broker. All right. So the broker that they are partnered with is EverFX. 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 If it is you want to do your due diligence, you can write that down, take your notes, and do that. All right. But EverFX is regulated by all the necessary regulatory bodies, and they are also the sponsor of Sevilla FC. If you don't know what is that, that is a Spanish football club. Yeah. So they trade this for you. What is going to happen? You get returns every single week. They trade Monday to Friday, Saturday after Saturday after Saturday. You're getting pay, and that would continue to grow until it reaches 200%. 200% of what? Your contract. So on a $1,000 contract, you can earn up to $2,000 minimum. Minimum. Why I'm saying minimum? Why I'm stressing on minimum? Because check this out. What happens to the next 30%? So the next 30% goes towards the bulk capital. That is actually paying for your education. So when it is we say that you don't have any monthly fees to pay because it comes out of the contract in itself. So 30% is paying for the education, so you have no monthly fee. And 100% of that money doesn't go to the company, but it goes back into the network. This is super amazing, guys. Super amazing. So how does this split up now? So we have half of that actually going to the person who would have referred you, or half of that is going towards you because you would have referred somebody else, right? The other half goes towards a uni-level bonus, which splits up between you and your team as well. Yeah. And once they upgrade, once they renew their contract, you would continue to receive these commissions only until you reach 200%. Let me just emphasize for a while the importance of this cap. All right. Because this cap really suggests that your contract can't continuously generate money forever, for an eternity, right? This simply means that the company can now take into consideration your size contract and now say the most you can earn on that is 4 times because you have 200% on your bear, 200% on your bulk. Whether you decide to tap into bulk capital or not, well, that's your choice, right? So the company can now budget for your contract. Now, this is truly amazing because now you're not just going to see a lot of money and then when time to withdraw is problems. All right, you can't get back your money. So now the company can budget for your contract and you're sure that you'll be getting back those money. So if it is you were wondering, the 70% is insured by the broker. You know how we like to think of worst case scenarios, right? So what happens at this point? Your contract hits 200%. What options do I have? So let's just say for the average person, they just come in to do this business passively. Don't share this business to anybody else, and that's okay. So you have $2,000 on a $1,000 contract. And when it is you withdraw this, there is a 20% withdrawal fee that would come out of the money that you earned already, you don't have to pay anything additional. So when that 20% comes out, you would remain with $1,600. So you have $1,000, you have 600 profit or 60% net profit, and you can cash out. You can leave the company. It's good to know you're not tied with the company for life, right? That is an option. Option number 2, you can actually take 1,000, repurchase the same contract, allow that process to repeat itself and work for you again, and pocket 600. But check this out. You have a third option. Those first 2 options, I like to say that those 2 options are more short term. Yeah. The third option is that before your contract hits that 200%, you have the option of upgrading. Why I say before you hit it 200%? Because once the contract is still active, all you have to pay to upgrade is the difference from the contract that you are on to the contract that you want to upgrade to. Plus, you want to cater for that 20% withdrawal fee. So let me just give you a visual of what that looks like. So let's just look at the first row there. So on a $300 contract, the amount you would need to upgrade, which is the third column, is $250. 250. Why 250? Because 200 is the difference to move from the 300 to the 500, and $50 is the 20%. You can calculate it. Pull out your calculator, put 250 minus 20%, you'll remain with the 200. All right, easy maths. So as soon as you have the amount, you just upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Now this entire page that you're seeing here is a roadmap. This would have been done up with an estimated weekly profit of 5%. Why 5%? Because we haven't seen anything lower than 5% on a normal trading week. That's the consistency that I spoke about. So imagine you start at this 300, you don't tell a soul about this business, and you don't take any money from your pocket ever again and put into this business. Then it means that you can use the same money generated for you, use that and now upgrade your contract. Now, hear this out. You may have to renew along the way, but it is possible for you to compound that $300 USD contract all the way up to 100,000 contract in about 6 years. In about 6 years with those returns. Of course, I must put a disclaimer outside there that past profits doesn't guarantee future results. So this is just a guesstimate. If it is, we can see that, right? So about that 20% fee that I spoke about earlier, it goes into this first matrix 3x10. So the 3x10 is basically the structure. There's not no code for any secret agent or anything like that, right? But the 3x10 is basically 3 on your first level, 3 wide. Every row increases by 3, 10 levels deep. Yeah. So the first row 3, second row 9, next row 27, next row 81, and so on. You get the point. So when it is people see this shape in particular, sometimes people cringe and they get that idea, oh, that's one of those things. Hold up. Just have an open mind, because check this out. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, which contract you get started with, or it doesn't matter if it is you're interested in sharing the business or not. You are going to fall into somebody's matrix. We have no control over where it is you land in the matrix, because the matrix fills up automatically from left to right, top to bottom, which means that if it is you get started and you're not interested in this bringing in people thing, that's not my style, no problem. The person who brought you into the business, chances are they would continue bringing persons in, and they might eventually fall underneath you. The person above them would continue to build, which would mean that people would fall underneath you sooner or later. And how does this whole matrix work? Well, hear this out. When it is those persons who fall underneath you upgrade or withdraw, once that 20% comes out, you are going to benefit from that. You are going to benefit from that sooner or later. And this goes to bare capital, so you don't have to do anything. Once it's bare capital, it is hands free. You don't have to do anything to earn that. That's pretty amazing, right? So let me just give you a breakdown of how the money splits up. So out of the 20% that comes out for withdrawal fee, half of that goes towards the matrix bonus. That's this that you're seeing here. The 10% of that goes to matching matrix now. That is bull capital. and 40% of that goes towards leadership rank bonus. Of course, that is bull capital as well. So 100% of the money goes back to the network once again. Now, this first matrix was basically designed to create a residual income for all of Cashfx members. This was designed to create a longevity for the business, a self-sustaining system to ensure that longevity. That's the kind of things that you want to hear when it is you're talking about business. You want to look more long term. All right. So this is the first matrix. That's where that 20% goes, just so that you can have a peace of mind. You know, we all have our view and so on, but this is the breakdown of it. The next bonus that I spoke about is the uni-level bonus. So this uni-level bonus, how this basically works is that when you get started in Cashfx, you are considered an ace trader. An ace trader is the first rank, if I can call it that, or basic position. That when it is somebody gets started, that is what it is. They identify you as. So you're an ace trader. What this means is that you have access to 4 levels deep, which is still pretty amazing, right? So this, how I like to work this is letters, because you know sometimes I don't want to use names and embarrass persons or embarrass myself, right? So just for that sake, no embarrassment sake, I'll use letters. So let's just say you decide to share this opportunity with A. A decide to get started. A would be on your level 1, so you'd receive your fast start bonus. You'll receive uni level bonus. So the whatever is directed to the uni level, once they're on your level 1 to 4, you receive 10% of that. So in the example of the $1,000 contract, 15% goes towards fast start, which is $150. If they're on your level 1 to 4, you also receive $15, 10% out of that. I hope that makes sense, right? So A decide, hey, here what? This thing too nice. I'm not doing anything, and every Saturday I getting paid. Let me share this business. B share it with A share it with B. B would go on your level 2. B shares it with C. C decides to get started. C would go on your level 3. C shares it with D. D would be on your level 4. So you would receive commissions from every single person. But once D decides to share this with E, now you would not receive commissions for those on your level 5 and beyond. This doesn't go to show that you can't have any amount of level 1s or level 1 to 4, right? You can have any amount, but only access to 4 levels deep. In order for you to unlock those levels and receive those commissions from those other levels from 5 and beyond, you would need to rank up. What do I mean by that? You need to bring in a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. It could be you and your team. It doesn't matter. Once you bring in that, within that period, you hit the rank of executive. What happens then? You unlock down to level 6. So you have persons on those levels, you receive commissions. You hit manager, you would unlock down to level 8. Director down to level 9. And president, club ambassador, and global ambassador, you would unlock all the levels and receive commissions from every single person in your organization. And in addition to that, you also receive a global bonus. Bonuses upon bonuses. Multiple streams of income in one platform. All right. So as I mentioned previously, at the end of every month, we usually have update calls with the marketing director, with the CEO, training sessions, and so on, right? And one of the things that they update us on is the rank advancements. So for the month of August, these are the figures here. On the left-hand side of it, those in black or in gray, you would be seeing those that we already have, and the new added on in green. So we have 77 new executives in the month of August, 13 new managers, 1 new director. If it is you don't want, you're not sure what does that mean, well, let me just give you a quick idea. 25,000 in business is $50,000 in business, 25,000 points, sorry. So 77 persons would have generated together with them and their team $50,000 each within 30 days. For managers, those 13 persons with them and their team would have generated $150,000 within a 30-day period each. That's super amazing. So check this out. While it is we have this global pandemic that is happening, this crisis that is happening, What it is I like to refer to is the Chinese, because the Chinese have a saying that crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And I'm a positive guy. I like to focus on the positive. All right. So while it is all of these things is happening around us, people are crushing their goals. So don't focus too much on the negative. Those persons within the organization, within the company are taking advantage of this opportunity right here. And I hope that as you hear the information, you would act on the information and you take advantage of this opportunity as well. Yeah. So that is the rank advancements there. Apart from that, when it is you hit those ranks and you receive the commissions, when it is you unlock those uni levels, you also receive a prize and you have options too, right? So you can take the physical prize or 75% of the cash value. So for executive, what do you get? You get an iPad or $675. By the way, let me just put this outside there. All the figures that you're seeing on the screen are USD equivalent. All right, USD equivalent. So you hit the rank of manager, what do you get? A Rolex or 7,500. Hit the rank of director, you get a travel for 2, you and your significant other, or $11,250. You hit the rank of president club, you step into a different level right now. You can take a Porsche or $75,000. For the rank of ambassador, you can take a Ferrari or $150,000, or you can take a Lamborghini for global ambassador or $375,000. So nobody have hit global ambassador just yet, but I'm sure people would hit those ranks, right? And aspiring to hit those ranks, definitely. So right here in the country in Trinidad and Tobago, and even in the Caribbean, we have persons who would have hit the rank of executive, manager, and even director, at least to my knowledge. And globally, we have those persons additionally hitting president club and globe and ambassador, sorry. They would have taken the vehicles and it was paid in full, which simply means that if they leave the company today or tomorrow for whatever reason, that the price stays with them. Imagine you hit manager, you get a Rolex, and the company say you leave the company, I want back my watch. All right, that ends song in two, right? So the company pays it in full. That's pretty amazing stuff right there. So I mean, you all don't know me, what it is I can trust about you, and that's okay. I understand you. I don't take any offense by that. But check this out. While it is you may not think you could trust me or not, that's your choice. But numbers don't lie. At least we could trust the numbers, right? We could trust the stats. We could trust the facts. So last week we would have gotten 5.12%, 5.12%, while this crisis is still happening. These are the results. So look at the contract, look at the returns, guys. When it is we get to the different months, look at it. August 22.51%, July 22.38%, June 22.52%, May 21.58%, April 20.8%, March 23.99%, February 21.03%, and January 21.78%. We are already over 170% in the year of 2021, when people's jobs are being lost, when pays are being cut, salaries are being cut, where businesses are being closed. This business is producing over 170% for the year thus far. And the year hasn't closed us yet, right? Hasn't ended us yet. When it is we look at 2020, well, look at the numbers, 329.54%. Pretty good stuff. We can't make these stuff up. This would have already happened. Of course, remember, past profits doesn't guarantee future results, but that is what the company has to show under its belt for 2 years and running, right? So the only question I want to answer at this point is how to get started. So while it is I mentioned that the figures that you saw on the screen are USD equivalent, the payment method is in Bitcoin. So you must firstly acquire Bitcoin to fund your contracts, and you receive Bitcoin as payments as well. So you don't know anything about Bitcoin? Well, let's get into some facts. So Bitcoin was created by computers or miners. It's basically a digital currency. Fiat was issued by the government. Bitcoin has a fixed amount of Bitcoin, which is very significant. Fiat It has inflation due to unlimited printing, which means the money basically gets devalued, right? Bitcoin has a public database. It is transparent. Fiat, not so much. Bitcoin, it is decentralized, owned by no one, otherwise known as the people's money. For fiat, it is centralized by the government and the banks. Bitcoin, you have low fees for international wire transfers, and fiat, you has high fees. Bitcoin, you're always in control of your funds, and Bitcoin and fiat, sorry, not so much. All right. So if you have your credit card, we can direct it to a site where you can purchase your own Bitcoins. If you don't have a credit card, no problem. We have leaders and merchants who buy and sell Bitcoin within the organization. We can put you onto them. You just let us know which contract you want to get started with. We give you the TT equivalent based on your rates. And sorry, if it is you, when it is you're ready to make those payments, we give you the account information. And after the account information, you make the payment, and then what? You get a referral link. We walk you through the sign-up process. When we reach the payment page, we make the payment for you. If you're sourcing on Bitcoin, well, you make your own payment for yourself. All right. After that 3 business days, the trader is gonna get to work for you. So now that I know all of this, how it is I'm withdrawing my money? Well, simply put, you can keep it as Bitcoin because the world is heading in that direction and is already there. You know, we in the Caribbean take a little while to receive that part of it. But nevertheless, if it is your one back cash, your one back TT or US, you can get back that as well. So there are 2 ways. One, we can sell it back to the leaders, send them your banking information, they wire the money to you. That's one. 2, we can put you onto some global exchange MasterCards where it is you can upload your Bitcoin onto the card or onto the platform. You can direct everything right from your smartphone, and then you can convert that to US, send it to the card, and then what? Use that anywhere in the world. So I would have used it in the local ATM, used it in a store right here. I would have ordered something online. It was delivered, everything works. All right, so tested and proven. So I'm not sharing anything here that I haven't tested and seen worked for me already. If that helps you. Yeah. So that is basically a breakdown of what Cashfx is about. Here it is. Hands-free income helps you to do what matters the most and to spend it with the people that you love. Yeah. With that being said, I hope that the information you were able to understand it. If you still have any questions, you still have some concerns, reach back out to the person who would have invited you onto the call. Get your questions answered. Get your concerns sorted out, and we'll be happy to welcome you on board so that every Saturday we can continue to grow and earn together. All right, you all already know what time it is. It's transformation time. You all take care, be safe, and enjoy the balance of your day. Bye.